Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Saturday, November 2nd, 2024 crosswords, and go for that 45-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Temp, Tomb Raider, Erotica, Meow Mix, Pod, this is Oreo Pie, Peaked, Inca, Eggy, and 1. Alright. 7 by 7, full. On Saturdays it's large. 16 seconds, pretty quick, I gotta say. Meow Mix is fun. Sned Axed. Electrocardiogram there. Moo Dang. Very 2024. If you're doing this if you're watching this video in 2035, who is Moo Dang? You should Google it. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by Blake Slonecker today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Saturday is the hardest day of the week, the hard, themeless. Sunday is just bigger. Anyway, let's see what Blake Slonecker has in store for us on this Saturday. Let's get into it. Early electric lights. What passwords unlock? Arrive curbside. Maybe it's pull up. Direct marketing tactic. What always ends well? Is it an L? Or maybe it's L's. Andres Segovia won a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award for it. Plays classical guitar, right? What's a lot is sus. Ward off bad luck in Greek tradition. Cyberspace question mark. Classical guitar kind of works. Okay, Temple Square letters. Window installations in brief. PCs maybe? Sully. Could be Mar. PBD, TK, and G. Is there elements? Okay, maybe kitchen flippers. Okay. Modest home in Modesto, say. D centers? Question mark? Per? This could be each. First act. It's in French. Say? No, that's there. Juicy stuff. Outspoken parenting critic maybe, and sets up. Okay? Direct marketing tactic. It's a cold call. So this is roll up. Okay. This fits. Oh, arc something? What is this? Access. It's not PCs. Subs reference. Class something. Is LDS. Oh, ACs. Arc lamps? I think that's right. So these aren't elements. I guess phosphorus, boron. There's no D. Okay, spendy. Okay. Blank May Gaskin. Fly traps question mark. Could be mitts. Socializes. Could be something. Fed. Teaching assistants often. Graduate students. This could be G-Man or whatever. This is spit. Notre Dame in lithographs. Is it Erte? Subject of the 2021 documentary Once Upon a Time in Queens. Don't know it. English focusing on Billy. Don't know that. Inveigled. Slotted. Something? This seems okay. Just so. They're not afraid to take charge. Media-based learning sites informally. An S here. Word on many no trespassing signs. Hanes brand once sold in ovoid packaging. Mass apparel. Could be Albs. Some kind of labs. the case, so to speak. Okay. 90 degrees. Fair Hiring Agency. It's EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Could be. Team that briefly changed its name during the 1950s to appease McCarthyites. The Reds, I guess. Home of England's Jurassic Coast. Could be Dorset, maybe. Fan settings. Maybe it's Swivel. Does this make sense? Homophone of its middle letter. So it's R. Probably. 88 Summer Olympics. Those are in Seoul. This is slotted spatulas, I guess. Jumps from one foot to the other. Jetés. Unhappy choruses. Jeers. Cleans up like the Pied Piper. The Rats. Galley Command. Spin right round question mark. Okay. Record company. Is it EMI? Had a hiccup. And till the end of time. Evermore. The case, so to speak, right? AV Labs here. Okay. This is East Pilots EG. It's a Honda Pilot. Okay. Break off. What might remove all of your problems? An eraser. Asa Hutchinson. Set. Rotate clockwise. Okay. When after band aids. Okay, what is this? Doubly disadvantageous. Lose, lose. Pilots. Certain Thanksgiving dish. Okay. Teaching assistants often. Don't know. Ovoid packaging. Maybe Dorset's wrong. This is speeds. I guess this is just stop. Juicy stuff. Something details. New Orleans setting. This is a sail to Central Standard Time. Carrier to Seoul is Korean Airlines. Set lists and we moat. Okay. Modest Home in Modesto. It's in California. First act. This is a pop and opener is what this is. D centers. It's... Is it saved? Classroom roster. Okay, that's nice. Spendy. Steep. D centers. I don't know what it is. Juicy stuff. Intimate details. Okay. Teenager here. It's like this. Casita. Decenters, cores. Okay, you remove the center. Sets up. Arranges. Okay. The Mets. These are mitts. Plosives. Okay. Like in pronunciation. Ives. This is socializes. What is this? Gotta figure out something here. What is this? Cyberspace question mark. Vagled coaxed. This is mixes. What is this? You're not afraid to take charge. Beagle's slippers. Oh gosh. Had a hiccup. Fearless leaders, okay. Faltered. True? Oh, as in it was the case. Storage. I don't know what legs are, but okay. Graders. P's to a T. This is tests? No. Posted. Boat? Oh, like a gravy boat. Alright, okay. Oof. That was hard. Living here was hard. And it was not a Beagle slippers here. Classroom roster. So look at these are. I mean, this is kind of a. It's maybe not the most straightforward clue. We have this 3x3 grid spanners across 3 grid spanners down. Classical guitar. I knew it. Slotted spatulas. And intimate details. Those are sort of the marquees. Yeah, these are not all elements. You know, I see potassium and phosphorus and boron, but I don't think there's a G, D, or a T actually. So it was a bad guess. But plosives, because P, B, D, T, K. Yeah. Gotta say, it was fairly hard, in my opinion. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. You can see what the stats are at this juncture. It's about an hour after the puzzle is posted. We'll see how it's playing. It's playing hard, but half and half. So to me, it looks like it's actually just playing average, but I went well over my Saturday average here. 13% slower. So I thought it was pretty hard. Maybe just not quite on my wavelength today. Anyway, let's move on to the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's see what we got here today. Oroteloscope. Undercover agents or spies. Blank staten. Happen is occur. Tranquility is peace. Essen is a German city. Steps are paces. The Incas built Machu Picchu. This is candy like this. Just pound. It'll let me get there. All right. Not too bad today. Educe with the anagram there. Didn't know candy staten, but good enough. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Go for our 14-day streak here. Let's see what we got here. Drag, draft, doodle, domino. So all these. Ball, butterfly, curl, crawl. See this. Maybe not. Puff, inch, halo, bottle. Tap, placebo, can, and creep. So I see placebo effect, butterfly effect, domino effect, halo effect. I think that's actually right. I was thinking this might be a video game, but so that's that. And what else do we have? Draft beer, bottle beer, can beer, tap. So draft, tap, can, bottle. Ways that you can serve beer, maybe. Creep. Crawl. Inch. Mean to move forward slowly. Drag? So let's say it's these effects. There's a halo effect. That's like when something good sort of makes the things around it seem good. I believe that's called the halo effect. Tap, can, bottle, draft seems reasonable. Puff. cheese puff, cheese ball, cheese doodle, cheese curl. So it is drag, crawl, creep, and inch. So I think these effects are harder than the cheeses, but the cheeses are also a blank, right? In fact, the cheeses are more of a blank. This one could just be labeled effects, whereas this one has to be blank, right? Is the cheese doodle a thing? I think it is, right? Let's see. Let's see if cheese blank works. No, cheesy corn snack unit. So it's this one. I should have gone. I thought this one was harder. Harder doesn't mean more lateral though, but it was the cheesy corn snack unit. Okay, you could have labeled this one effects and made this one blank also, but let's see. I mean, I think this is more lateral, right? Because the others are just synonyms. Ways to order a beer, and then this just means to move slowly. Progress slowly, yeah. Alright, so to be honest, we should have had the 99 there, but we didn't quite get it. Fairly straightforward today. Almost half the players had no mistakes. 98 out of 99. Yeah, okay, so been told it's not about how hard it is, it's about how laterally you have to think. But you could argue that both of these are blank clues, so you could argue that they're the same amount of lateral. And I think this is harder to see, actually. Clearly was harder to see. Smoke shapes, interesting. But no, like, no obvious red herring today. No obvious red herring today. I think the red herrings are sort of more fun and also make the puzzles a bit more difficult because some people will guess the red herring, which I totally get, but, you know, I like to try to figure the whole thing out before submitting anything. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow for some Sunday puzzles. See you then.